If you guys do not like pure chaos, I recommend switching over to the town channels you're interested in now.
Yeah, let's go. Happy New Year! It's not on yet. Happy New Year! It's not on yet.
Hello everyone, my name is Pythagore and welcome to the Season 3 of Scarworld. I'm new on the server and this is my first SMP experience, so I have absolutely no idea where this journey will take us. Let's find out. And then I started to walk around, not quite sure of what to do, just exploring and entering a bunch of houses. Bit of a confusing experience being lost around through teleportation. But it was fun to see. This was a cherry computer shop that Scar made during Hermicroft season 6, I think, if I recall. And eventually we had to go through the nether to join our town. Yes, because on this server there are a few towns, I think 6 or 7 of them. And players are supposed were invited to pick one of them and to settle there. I picked Candlekeep simply for the name. I mean, for those who don't know, it's from the Forgotten Realms books which I grew up with, and I didn't need much more to make my choice. So we all made our way through the nether, and finally I reached Candlekeep. I was expecting to see something, but actually there were absolutely nothing to see, because it's up to us to decide how we want to build it as player and as a community. So I made my way around and found the first village not too far, which was already ransacked by other people and the villager, well, kidnapped. Until I meet the nice fellow with wearing a co-head on his face, and this was my cue to take my lead. So I went to explore the world under heavy rain. It was, what do you say in England? Raining dog and cat and wood, apparently. I start punching everything around and craft my first wooden tools. Finally chanced upon a second village. I got myself a nice and cozy bed and started to look around till I saw those signs. And yeah, there have been players already before me and they had already claimed both villagers and all the nice stuff from the chest. So, well, I decided to steal the chest, because why not? That's when I heard, oh, Benny. Benny? Should we call him Benny? Okay, it's going to be Benny. Of course, he was poor, but he was left alone, and most importantly, unclaimed. So I decided to do like smart people do, and I claimed it. I visited other houses, found nothing really significant, and left by closing the door behind me, just because, well, we are well educated. And then I set up on this nice sunflower field. It was time for me to start caving. And then I found a skeleton spawner, which I quickly lit up, and finally some goodies. I claimed the spawner and, well, I decided to build a skeleton spawner for the community, because why not? So first I set up a base camp, creating a proper entrance from the ground so I don't have to always walk through the caves, and I started the first fields. And I started to work on my skeleton farm. And that's when I was challenged by a rogue skeleton into a deathmatch for the control of the spawner. I had the visit of a not so pleasant neighbor. That's when I realized I had done all of this working on the spawner without even setting up a bed. Ooh, cold sweat here. And well, I have little choice but to engage the evil witch. It's just painful to see. And she was healing herself, and I was trying to slam her, to cut her, to stab her. I could not land a single critical hit, but eventually, she died. Yes! Kill the witch! After such a epic battle, I needed a break from the underground. Hello, chicken! I built a stall just to share my food with the other player walking by. Yeah, you see the random tick of the server was quite low, so the crop were not growing because of the lag. So I decided to use my skeleton farm and all the bone meals I could produce to grow some crops and share it with people passing by and my neighbor. We had decimated already most of the mobs around, and that's when we had our first guest visiting us and the skeleton spawner. So I let ready grind a skeleton and resume working on my food stall. I went to collect more berries because I was quite low, and that's when I was ambushed by the twin brother of the rogue skeleton that we fought earlier. I was already quite hurt and famished, and unfortunately, wild berries are not the best food to replenish your hunger bar. So really took care of the skeleton, and while I was going to my station to try to craft a new weapon, it was actually a pincer move around us. Fortunately, really had gathered all my stuff and I could quickly put on an armor and went upstairs to finish this fight. We said goodbye to a new friend and finished to work on our food stall for whoever would want to visit us. Everything was fine in the most perfect world of Minecraft until we saw this. Yeah. So apparently, while I was walking underground, someone enclosed a huge area around my tiny lot, and I had to move away. Being new on the server, I just assume I made a mistake with the rule and how we are supposed to share and claim the land. So I just collected my riches, my stuff, and retrieved my bed. I left a message to make sure that my hard work would not be lost. Said goodbye to our first starter base, shed a tear, and finally it was time to leave, looking for a place we could call a home. Hi everyone, this is Story Pythagore. I recorded this message long after finishing to edit my first video, which took me an entire week. I knew it would be a lot of work, but I can't believe how unprepared I was. My first video clip was 3 to 4 hours long, definitely a mistake. And all of my audios, Discord, Minecraft and mic had been recorded together on the same track. So I had to switch to voiceover, which I should definitely not do when I'm tired. But it was a lot of fun and I learned a lot through the process of making this first video. I hope you guys and girls liked it, and if you liked it or want to support a beginner channel, please press the like button or leave a comment below. Thank you all and see you for the next episode. Bye!